Right. Doing some more Starfield. Right, let's get into it. Wait, I'm alive? Yes. Right. I forgot how you play now. Missions, factions, friends like these, right? So that's United Colonies. Right, speak to Deputy McIntyre. Right, let's go. Is it Commercial District? Yes it is. Right.
Doesn't add up.
I would like a chance to talk to you. If you
Talk
are
to me.
able.
Right, let me just go to the location and we'll talk to her quickly. We need to go above. I'm just trying to figure out controls again because I haven't played it in ages. Oh no, why is it telling me to go that way now?
I've been trying to exercise more.
Right, cabinet. Right, let's just quickly talk to her.
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react.
Okay. Nothing would change my opinion.
I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other.
Right.
I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Va'ruun. My people. My family.
I thought, House Va'ruun, what's that?
I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Va'ruun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return.
Sounds really impressive. I hope this isn't one of those now I have to kill you scenarios.
Your ability to find the humor in a situation is remarkable.
Oh.
No, I will not kill you for knowing, but you must understand that this is privileged information. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Va'ruun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life.
Okay. That makes you an undercover agent.
That was the intent. Yes, the reality is more complicated. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me.
That must have been a surprise.
Quite an understatement. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe.
So House Varun knows about the artifacts?
They do not. I have, for now, kept that information to myself. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that.
You're still Andrea, as far as I'm concerned.
You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
Alright. We should tell the truth.
A
Right.
Vanguard captain. You...
Here we go.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
They're the repositories, I can't say that. Repositories for all the band data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
No problem, I'm just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extract and some sodium.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's do Freestar first.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Alright, tell me about these other tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Alright, that's all the info I need for the moment on Ambassador Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not
Okay.
likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Alright. Might as well tell me about House Varun as well.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Pretty promising. I'm sure you can be reasoned with. House Varun are people just like us.
The Zealots do not represent House Barun. I am sure there are many within their society who value the same things we do.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now,
Okay.
if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Right. Okay. So. Oh, why does it do that? Right, so acquire the 3-star collective archival code. Oh, it's literally right there. Right.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in our...
Alright, let's go.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
I swear most of the missions are just talking. Alright, where are we going?
Terramorphs?
I know.
As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Freestar Collective's help.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Let's try persuade.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
How many lives are you willing to risk here because you have a grudge against the UC?
It's possible
Nice.
I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
God, it's a big persuasion.
I suppose you're right.
Nice.
Our job and our responsibility.
Every moment we spend in debate is time not spent fixing the terramorph problem.
Londonian.
Yes.
They had to abandon the planet. But that couldn't happen again.
Are you willing to risk more deaths because that's what you're doing by not helping us? The UC might have done wrong in the past, but it's been nearly 20 years since the Colony War. Yes.
I suppose I have seen some promising actions by this current administration.
That worked.
Well, Captain, you
Nice one.
make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Agreed?
Excellent. Follow me.
Okay.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there.
We'll just try to get a cool shot here, maybe. That's a good one.
Don't make me regret this, Captain.
One sec.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Right.
I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much intentional.
Here we go. House Faroon. Here we go. Ooh, this looks cool. Approach the intercom.
It is so strange that now, for all reasons, is my first time inside this place.
Oh, that looks sick. I want to try and get a cool shot. I feel like it's just too dark. Oh! What the fuck did that come from?
Are we not? I'm going to insurance.
I'll just put your flashlight on now. Oh, I don't think you have one actually, but it's the spacesuit, isn't it?
Curse you.
What's happening with Sam?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Let's do this one. Nice one. That's just computer though, isn't it? Got
yes,
it.
you need me?
Mate, this place is like a maze. Oh, where do we go now? All the way down. Alright, we need a key for that door. Oh.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Why does it say they're busy? It's not letting me talk to him. Well, it's not letting me talk to him.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you... and your friend here.
You need not maintain a facade, Kasric. He knows who I am. Who I actually am.
Quite
Good
a
job,
breach in protocol, Andreja. Something I look forward to discussing further. Once we've established why it is you two have come waltzing through my door uninvited. Now, the broadcast earlier spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word, I will make sure it's used for good.
You have my word as well. And you know that you can trust me.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Alright. Oh. Nice. Affinity with Sarah Morgan increases faster. 5,000 credits, gold, iron. Oh, 50k value. Range upgrade, ranged. Nice one.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Right, that's that done. Boom. Right. Where's Andreza? I wanna like get a good shot, so if I move like there, like there.
Yes? You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
I'd like to know more about House Varun, yeah.
I am not surprised you have questions.
What's it like being part of House Varun?
It is not for the faint of heart, I assure you. To know what the future will bring, what will be not just your fate, but that of all those around you. And yet to have no choice but to keep that to yourself. It is a challenge. But as I have told you, it also fills me with purpose. And that purpose is what guides me and drives me.
Can you explain the Great Serpent to me?
You might as well just ask me to explain the universe. Here is what I can tell you. The Great Serpent revealed himself to Jinan Barun decades ago. He explained that it was he who had created this galaxy and breathed life into it. And while he had slumbered after his creation, he would return soon. And when he did, those who had served him in his stead would be rewarded, while the rest were cast into shadow. And so, for generations, we have prepared for his return.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever return to your home?
That is not for me to decide. If the High Council summons me home, I will go. Until then, I will perform whatever tasks they ask of me.
Does it bother you being away from your people?
I am human. Of course it bothers me. But I have a mission. My mission helps preserve the lives and safety of my people. That is more important than my personal feelings.
Do you worry about people finding out?
For all that I have seen and experienced, I have never been as afraid as the day Sarah and Vladimir confronted me. But they agreed to keep my secret. And they have held true to their word. That surprised me, but also gave me some amount of comfort. I know that most would not react the same. House Varun is still widely hated in the settled systems. And that sentiment will not change anytime soon. It is, after all, much of the reason I was sent here in the first place. You know, of course, of our tumultuous history with the people of the settled systems. Few have forgiven the Serpent's crusade. The High Council worries that many would still plot to wipe us out completely. And so we watch. We look for warning signs and we send word back. And it does not help that we are unfortunately still dependent on supplies. Life on the edge of the settled systems is difficult, and no one will formally trade with us. So agents also help oversee deals with smugglers and the operations needed to transport supplies back home. Goodbye.
Right. So I think we just need to... Still ain't got a key. Where do we get that key from? Can we get the key from in here?
I will not have House
Is it bad that
Varun be
Andrea
known
told me
only
that
for
she's
slaughter.
House Varun?
It is, perhaps, not my place to say. She has her own calling, as I have mine, but I assume that she, like most of our observers, was instructed to keep her history private. I would not even know of her myself were it not for the urgent need to pass on communications a year ago. She must trust you a great deal to have told you. I suggest you keep it to yourself, for both of your sakes.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get the key from in here. Like, that's stealing. I'd be right. It'll be right. Right, it's like a maze, this place. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? There we go. Right, let's get out of here. New Atlantis. Right, there we go. Cabinet.
Excuse me. Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Code pieces from House Rune and the Freestar collected and ready to be deployed.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Alright. Report to the archives. Right. A lot of running about.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay. That's one. That's two. And that's three. Well, collect the Terramorph data. Oh shit. Here we go. Is there else around here? No. Oh, I'm fed up for going down this bit. Right, cabinet. Back again.
You don't need
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down.
Oh, she's here.
Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Alright.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Major, you may take possession of the Terramorph data.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain,
All
if
right.
you follow me.
Okay. Oh, permanently reduces fuel needed for a grav jump by an additional 1%. Take that plan. For me else. Ah, I fucking hate following people, man. Oh, okay.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Yes, I am. I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever. I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Alright, nice one. 12,000 credits. Yes. Right. I think the next skill point I do want to get there is persuasion. I want to do persuasion up even more. Or even that one, scavenging. There's a chance you'll find extra aid items like medpacks or chems when searching containers. I'll either do that one, or I'll do 30% increased chance of success when persuading someone. I might do that. Yeah, one or other. Right. Let's go. Subsection 7.
Are we at all surprised that the UC galaxy has such a massive space dedicated to secrets.
Access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on. Hello. Is something amiss? Very good.
Alright, let's go.
Welcome,
What the fuck? I feel like I'm in Institute.
Come down and approach the intercom.
What the fuck?
Nice chat.
Mate, I literally feel like I'm in Institute.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
My god, the UC has been lying. Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually want.
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me she's your clone, yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Okay, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Okay, go on.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. want you to track him down and deal with him. However you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
I'm not killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
You have my attention.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
Is there else to talk about? No.
All right, then. Did you need
All right.
something?
Let's get moving.
Yes, good. Let's go.
Right. Retrieve waiting followers. Yeah, I've just done that, haven't I?
Hello. You lead.
Right. Wait, where is that here? I'm confused. I don't know. Cabinet, we'll do that. We'll ask them first. I want to just double check it's right.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement. Deputy is not prepared for that, I don't see. Deputy, I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Why hasn't Adrian been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information. And she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
You can't keep me from telling Adrian.
Short of jailing you? No. You're right. But in this moment, I think it would be a big mistake to tell her. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss his daughter.
The prisoner asked me to deal with a Dr. Orleas. Figured you and I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orleas? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orleas is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
The location of Adrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss
bring him in
regarding
alive.
your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Right. Has Andrea got out to say about it?
What did you need?
No.
Is that it, then?
Right. So speak to Captain Marquez. Let's go.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Right. Is this it? Right, we'll dock it. Right.
This is UC Space. You are cleared to dock with the den.
Right, let's dock it.
Some religions say our lives are circular. Well, I hope
I'd rather just arrest him than kill him.
Close as we are now.
Bored. Here we go.
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military
Marquez, here we go.
commanders.
Looking
Based
to
on
lodge a
what I
complaint?
see,
Then
I
you
find
want
that very
UC
hard to
security,
believe.
not the Vanguard.
Actually, I'm with the Vanguard Super Ultra Captain.
Oh, so you are. Sorry about that, Captain. People mistake us for peacekeepers most days. Wasn't expecting someone from the actual military. So, what can I do for you?
Reginald Orlis, I heard you might know him. Oh wait, there's a wanted man hiding out in this sector, I need to find him.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting.
I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting. And stay safe.
Alright. So find the Warlock. I should have just gone straight to the cockpit.
Good to see you again.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
That is cringy as fuck what he's just said. Never say that again, a Dorian fan. Right. So we need... Oh shit.
Are the greatest.
Right, so we need to go...
Better than the greatest. I know that's grammatically impossible, but somehow you managed to do it.
Right. So where are we going? Have we just landed anywhere? Already at this location. Oh, there we go.
Endless void. Who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Where's the gun? I don't want to kill him, I forgot. Right, how do we dock it now? Oh, can we even dock it now? Collect the evidence. I'm confused. I thought we were just arresting him. Wait. 2116, 2114. Right, let me just go back. Let me try to talk to him. I don't know if I can. Or disable the engine.
Brought me more scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
How do we do it now?
That was luck.
Oh, we're just gonna fucking kill it. Yeah, dead end. Where is it? Fuck. Fuck me. It's just all of it shop, I can't get it. There we go. The container is at max capacity. Oh fuck it, we've got what we needed. Right. We had no other choice. I don't get it.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
We should be good, right?
Alright, we're done.
Yeah, nice.
You're cleared to land?
Right. Let's go. Wait, so how do you dock it? Wait, they docked it. Oh, you have to pick the engine. Fuck's sake.
Do you have a favorite?
Wait. I think I know how you do it now. I'm pretty sure. Right. You have to select the certain parts you want to damage as well. So if you want to capture them, you have to get rid of the engine.
Oh, is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field? Savor your last moments, Moat. All systems.
Yes, we're doing it. Right.
What are you?
There we go. Dock.
No, I will not die in a cage.
That's how you do it. You gotta focus on the engine or the certain part that you want to do. I understand it now, right? Right, board.
How can I be of service,
That's
Captain?
I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more.
What the fuck? Inaccessible. How do we get through the door?
Emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
He's not dead, is he? What the fuck?
Error.
How is he dead?
Cannot be completed. Ending process.
Did they die? Did he die in? Yeah, I'm looking at another video. Does he die anywhere? Confused. Yeah, so it happens no matter what. Ooh. Right, there we go. Alright, to be fair, I kinda do like this shit. Not authorized. Fair enough. Right, let's just get off now. Right, cockpit. We got what we needed.
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay, scan me, I'm good.
Scan complete. You are cleared.
Right, let's go.
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently whetstone. Get it?
So we need to go there.
Yes, you need me?
I'm fed up of doing this shit. It's on this shit thing about this place. Oh my, then it just tells me to go back. Why does it do that? I don't get it. Right, subsection 7, we need to go and tell him. I tried bringing him in, but he took his own life.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you?
Got your evidence right here, now I'm done working for you.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Right.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit.
Okay.
Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Alright, thanks for the information.
Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Right, 3,000 credits. We've got a trophy, the Devils you know. Right, so that's that mission done. I am going to leave this one here, and we'll continue in the next one. We'll probably do We'll do either one or two more for the UC
Authorized personnel only.
Colonies questline. I forgot how you fucking get out of here. Oh, this way.
If you are free
Is it
soon.
that? No, it's not that way. Which way is it not? This. Oh, which one's the talk? Right. No, we'll go up.
It's been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
I'm here for you if you need someone to listen.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
You sound surprised. What do you mean you sound surprised?
Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. For they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
It's never easy losing a friend.
It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
If they are half as strong as you, they've gotten by.
I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
Oh, I would do anything for you, Andrea. Ooh, here we go.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
We'll probably do that after, Is she still following? Yeah, we'll probably do that after we've done this quest line, to be honest. I don't want to, like, do other shit in the middle of a quest line. So we'll pick it up in the next one. So, yes.